season, but is it tough waking up today, kind of knowing it's over and not going to the playoffs?
It is, but you know, we knew it was over probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it's been like that for 2 weeks now. But it's gonna hurt when we're gonna watch the game on TV.
What when you were 19 and 13, you guys were top 5 in the league in defensive field goal percentage. What changed? I mean, did you feel like you were on the right path then, and what got away from you?
We were very confident. We were like, oh, let's see, that's our year. But you know, once again, we got to be more consistent, man. When you're not consistent, you just lose games. You know, with stupid mistakes, lack of focus, lack of energy. I mean, whatever. You know, you just have to be more consistent. You know, we've proved that we can play against anybody on any given night. We just have to do it every night.
How far is this team from having a winning culture?
Close, very close. You know, the past is the past, but when you look at EP's and the CJ injury, and we had a point guards for about 5 or 6 games, and that cost us a lot. I think it cost us a season because we don't have a superstar that can bail us out, or you know, I mean, we're just not good enough to just show up and win a game. We need everybody to play at 100% and you know be focused. So when we have 1 or 2 guys missing, you just hurt the team.
If the team is going to probably be active in free agency, including trying to retain you, if you were to try to make a recruiting pitch to someone, how would you do it?
I'd call my fellow French guys. To be honest, I don't know, man. I've never thought about it. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I guess we need a little bit of everything. We need a little bit more shooting. We need, you know, big that can really roll. But you know, I just think we have the pieces to do that. You just once again be more consistent.
And the way you see teams shoot the 3 ball now, I mean, some of them take 35, 40 attempts a game. They make 13, 18 a game. Does this team need to become more of a better 3-point shooting team to compete with that, to keep pace with the way the game's going?
Probably, yeah. Probably. You know, Moya can shoot. Vic is a streaky shooter. He's gotten better, actually. But yeah, definitely. Definitely, I think, you know, I mean, it's never going to hurt you to have a lot of shooters on the floor.
I think you finished 40% complete.
40%. 40.00%, yeah.
What did you prove to teams, to yourself, this year? What did you show that you can do?
I think the biggest thing is that I proved that I could guard some of the best guys in the league. Not stop them, but you know, at least like really compete and make them work for everything.
Those close games, you had 20-something games that were decided by 5 or less.
Yeah.
And if you could win a few more of those, does that convince you that you're close, that you're right there if you can just get over that hump?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you said 25?
Yeah, 27.
Yeah, so if you win just 7 of those, it's a total different season. That's it.
How did Skiles impact the team?
I thought his impact was awesome, man. He's a leader. I mean, the whole coaching staff is just a bunch of tough competitors, man. They all play the game, so they all get it. And you know, I think that the discipline we had this year, every practice, you know, every practice was hard. Every practice was tough for us physically and mentally. I think he did a great job, and you know, I'm really happy for him. He had the Coach of the Year award. It's just too bad we had a terrible month of January, because he probably would have got a shot of Coach of the Year.
Does it take a team time to adjust to doing that over 82 games as opposed to the first 32?
I don't think so, because I mean, if we did it the first 2 months, we should be able to do it for the rest of the year. So no, I don't think so.
playoff team in Denver that had veterans who've been in playoff games and been around the league 10, 12 years. Could this team benefit from having those guys who've maybe been to the second round, third round, been to the finals?
Yeah, of course, of course. A guy like Vooch or myself, or when Tobias was here, we are starters. We have a lot of responsibility, but it's hard to tell a young guy to do something when that's only your fourth year. You know what I'm saying? So,
True.
I mean, you need more credit. Like if you want to have a voice that really impacts the locker room, you have to go through 8, 10 seasons, but went through playoffs and stuff like that. When it's only your fifth year, I mean, this is a young guy, he's still 25. It's hard to explain to young guys what to do.
I know you guys didn't want to use this as an excuse throughout the game. This team is still one of the youngest teams in the league. Is a season like this just part of the growing pain that the team has to go through, that you have to go through the suffering to get to the top?
I don't want to say that because we had everything to succeed. We just failed once again in January. I think when you look at all the other months, we really played. It was the month of January where we had like two wins. So no, it's not an excuse. Not anymore.
When do you leave for France?
Good question. When my contract is signed, I guess.
And you're staying here?
I'm going to Asia tomorrow.
Where at?
Philippines. I'm going to the Philippines tomorrow for 3 weeks of vacation. Just my wife, myself, nothing else, and come back in 3 weeks, and back to work.
Well, you still have qualifying to get through and free agency and all that. But what would it mean to you to go to Rio and represent your country in the Olympics if that happens?
That would be awesome. That would be awesome because that means we whooped Canada's ass. So Andrew's ass. But it would be awesome, man. The Olympics are probably the biggest tournament as an athlete. So it would just be awesome.
Good deal. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Thank you, Phil.